Alright, today we're diving into something seriously exciting, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS. And let me just say this right off the bat, Porsche has absolutely nailed the sweet spot between raw power, everyday drivability, and that signature Porsche handling that we all love. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the new Cayenne GTS demands attention. It's more aggressive than the previous generation, with sharper lines, a widened front grille, blacked-out trim all over, and those signature GTS touches that scream performance. The Matrix LED headlights are sleeker, the stance is lower, and the 21-inch RS Spider design wheels finish it off perfectly. And yes, it's available in that signature carmine red that makes it instantly recognizable on the road. Pop the hood, and you're greeted by the heart of this beast, a 4.0-liter turbocharged V8. Porsche brought back the V8 in the GTS because enthusiasts wanted it. And man, it delivers 493 horsepower and 487 pounds-ft of torque. That's a serious bump from the 2025 model, and it shows. 0 to 60, just for 0.2 seconds with the Sport Chrono package, and it feels even faster thanks to how instantly that power kicks in. But it's not just about straight-line speed. This Cayenne corners like a sports car, no exaggeration. Porsche's active suspension management system comes standard here, and the way it adjusts on the fly makes the SUV feel glued to the road. Whether you're carving mountain roads or cruising the freeway, there's a level of balance and control you don't typically find in a vehicle this size. Pair that with the adaptive air suspension and the optional rear axle steering, and you've got a big SUV that shrinks around you when you push it. Inside, the 2026 Cayenne GTS is pure Porsche, but even more refined than before. Step into the cabin and you're immediately surrounded by Alcantara, brushed aluminum, and GTS badging stitched everywhere. The new curved digital display spans across the dash now, inspired by the Taycan, with a fully customizable gauge cluster and a separate 10.9-inch passenger display. If you want to geek out on performance data while someone else drives, there's also an available head-up display now, something the last-gen GTS lacked. The infotainment system runs Porsche Communication Management, and it's faster, more intuitive, and now fully integrates both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly. The Bose surround system is crisp, but if you're an audiophile, go for the Burmester. Upgrade it turns the Cayenne into a rolling concert hall. The seats are sport buckets with extra bolstering and Alcantara inserts that grip you just right. During spirited drives, heated and ventilated seats are standard up front and optional in the rear. And yes, there's plenty of space in back. This is still a Cayenne, after all. You've got 27 cubic feet of cargo space, and the rear seats fold flat. So it's still practical enough for weekend trips or school runs, even if it's tuned like a race car. Porsche didn't just upgrade performance, they gave the GTS more personality. The sport exhaust system is standard, and it's pure music. At idle, it burbles. Under throttle, it roars. And in Sport Plus mode, it crackles and pops with every downshift. There's a rawness to the sound that reminds you this isn't just another luxury SUV, it's a Porsche. Through and through. Driving modes are all here: normal, sport, sport plus, and individual. Each one tweaks the suspension, throttle response, exhaust, and steering weight. In Sport Plus, everything sharpens up. The GTS drops closer to the ground. The shifts from the 8-speed Tiptronic S transmission get quicker, and the steering goes razor sharp. But even in normal mode, the GTS is refined, quiet, and composed, perfect for daily use. Fuel economy. Well, let's be honest, it's a V8 SUV pushing nearly 500 horses. So don't expect miracles. But Porsche managed to improve efficiency slightly with cylinder deactivation and mild hybrid tech. You're looking at about 17 mpg city and 22 highway. Not earth-shattering, but honestly, you're not buying a GTS for gas savings, safety and tech. Porsche loaded this one up. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, night vision assist, and traffic sign recognition all come standard or optional depending on your trim. And parking, a breeze, thanks to the 360-degree camera system with new HD clarity. The Cayenne GTS feels just as easy to handle in tight city spaces as it does flying down an open highway. So who is this SUV really for? Honestly, it's for someone who wants sports car performance, SUV practicality, and premium luxury in one package. It's not trying to be the fastest Cayenne. That's the Turbo GT's job. It's not the most luxurious. That's the Turbo E-Hybrid. The GTS is about balance. It's visceral, yet comfortable. Loud but livable. Bold but refined. Starting price: just under $110,000 in the US. But with options, and, let's face it, you're gonna want options, you're easily pushing $125,000. But when you consider what you're getting, the performance, the tech, the craftsmanship, and most of all, the badge on the hood, it starts to make sense. The 2026 Porsche Cayenne GTS isn't just an SUV. It's a statement. It's saying you care about how something drives, even when it's hauling groceries. It's saying you can have your cake and burn rubber too. Whether you're a longtime Porsche enthusiast or someone stepping into the brand for the first time, the Cayenne GTS might just be the perfect entry point. It's bold without being obnoxious, fast without being unhinged, and capable without compromise. In a market filled with performance SUVs, this one still stands out. Because when Porsche does performance, they don't just tune it, they engineer it, obsess over it, and then refine it again. And in the 2026 Cayenne GTS, you feel every bit of that obsession with every press of the throttle, every twist of the wheel, and every second you spend behind the wheel. If you're even thinking about it, go test drive one. You'll get it the moment you hit the gas. Trust me,